Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you part 2 of a two-part replay between Locust and Disel here on Ancient Isle right now. Now this game, yes, that is a Dreadlord, that is the first hero coming in from Locust, if you are just joining us right now. In addition, we have Tri-Hero coming in from the Orc player with Mass Wind Rider, so it is a Farseer with the Shadow Hunter and now a level 1 Tauren Chieftain who has True Shot Aura, so those Wind Riders will be doing a lot of damage right now. We have ghouls now trying to rejoin in the army. No, the ghouls heading back, and we have more meat wagons being produced. So perhaps the meat wagons are gonna grab some additional skeletons and then try to do some try to just take them out with mass casters or upgraded skeletons right now. Troll Warlord sitting at level 6. We'll see Tauren Chieftain wants to get up to level 2 as quickly as possible. As where is the rest of the heroes? Not quite sure. Level 2 on the Tauren Chieftain. Oh, Kodo, Farseer, and the Shadow Hunter hiding in the back under all those Wind Riders. Kind of hard to see. Kodo Beast now joining the fight as well. So those Wind Riders have plus 12 attack. That is just a crazy amount of damage on those Wind Riders. So True Shot Aura plus the what is it, Endurance Aura. So this is almost aura abuse right now. We're gonna True Shot Aura, Endurance Aura, and the War Drum. So that's a lot of damage. Those Wind Riders attacking faster, moving faster, and doing additional damage per shot. Not looking very good at all. Right now we have the upgraded casters, so those casters are going to be able to do some piercing damage to those Wind Riders, and he desperately needs that piercing damage right now, as there's not enough fiends to really take down all those Wind Riders. And now it looks like those units were moving a little bit faster. No, that was just an Orb of Corruption. So Orb of Corruption on the Dreadlord to try to take down those units right now. Diesel now running around with a Skeletal Minion. Quickly sees what's happening here and quickly continuing to move out. Tome of Agility being picked up by the Farseer. Not the primary attribute, probably should have been picked up by the Shadow Hunter just to do some additional damage. And now the casters are going to come across and find this base right here. So let's see what's going to happen. Dreadlord sitting at level 3, more creeping. So the Tauren Chieftain make it to level 3, and yes, gets to level 3, picking up a Manual of Health. And now let's see what's going to happen. While that Tauren Chieftain has crazy good items, all the heroes, except for the Shadow Hunter, has really good items. Now we have the units now coming in trying to take down this expansion right now. A lot of necromancers. Those necromancers have a lot of mana. Let's see how this is really all going to play out. Meat wagons coming in as well, ready to take down those orc burrows. The meat wagons are full of skeletons as well, so those skeletons are going to be dropped. And here comes this fight right now, coming in from the back, focusing down. Wow, a lot of casters. What is that? Oh my gosh, there's so much to cast right now. So many skeletons all around the ground right now. So, just Wand of the Wind being picked up into the air. Just watch what's happening in this whole entire fight. Oh, crazy stomp coming in from the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain getting sleeped right now. And now going to be woken back up in just a second. Gonna get off another stomp in just a second. No, more healing wave. With a really long fight. Dreadlord up in the air once more. Speed Scroll being used. Units trying to run away, unable to run away. And wow, this expansion is going to go down. No, Tauren Chieftain still sticking around to fight. Wind Rider up in the air, still trying to wake back up. Kodo Beast getting cursed by those necromancers, and the expansion is still going to be up. Not quite sure who came out better on that right now. Locust sitting at 51 over 60. Meanwhile, Diesel sitting at 57 over 70. Not quite sure who really won that fight. That was a pretty even fight. I'm not quite sure. No one really came out ahead. The items on the Tauren Chieftain are still really good. Kodo Beast is still crippled, walking oh so slowly right now. And now trying to get an expansion back, or get this expansion back up and running right now, as the Great Hall has taken a lot of damage. Skeletal Minions now and Skeletal Mages now walking around the map, not quite sure where to go, as both players are trying to come up with a good strategy right now. Tauren Chieftain level 3, as Shadow Hunter getting some mana off of that Clarity Potion. Farseer once again moving back out. Only one charge left on that Wand of the Wind. Let's see, Wand of the Wind, Speed Scroll, and we have a Sentry Wards. No Scrolls of Town Portal left on Diesel's army right now. Meanwhile, back in the base of Locust, Locust is at level 4, almost level 5. So almost going to be level 5. Let's see if that's really going to play into anything. Those necromancers getting a lot of mana. those meat wagons still having some skeletons in them, so those skeletons, and that is going to be a problem for Diesel. Diesel is going to have to figure out what to do with that many skeletons, and we have some banshees right now. So those banshees most likely they are not master. They cannot possess. A little bit surprised that he's going banshees. Oh wait, we are yes going to be doing adept training and then most likely mastery training in order to entangle and then take over those banshees. Perhaps trying to take out that single Kodo beast as well. That's all important right there. A little bit of a lag there by clicking off the screen. Right now, not much left for Locust to creep. Locust wants to get to level 5 on the Dreadlord, is unable to. And now here comes the next fight right now. And Skeletal Minions quickly coming in. Skeletal Minions are upgraded on their damage, trying to focus down that Kodo beast. And now units are just trying to run to the back. Those Spirit Wolves coming in, Wind Riders coming in as well. Anti-magic potions. Anti-magic shell on those meat wagons, so they will not be able to be stomped. I don't think they can be chain lightning, not quite sure, but wow, just there comes in a stomp and so many skeletal minions taking damage, more sleep being casted on those Wind Riders. And now Wind Riders quickly taking damage, getting focused down by those Wind Riders up in the air. They're all get cursed though, so every single Wind Rider is cursed, so they're taking a lot. So they're going to be moving very, very slowly and dealing very, very little damage. And wow, great curse coming in as those Necromancers are just able to focus down all those air units, and an Infernal coming in. Dreadlord is level 6. Tauren Chieftain is now asleep, going to get surrounded by skeletons, and is going to go down, but does have an Ankh of Regeneration, so going to stick around this fight just a little bit longer. The Infernal is, wow, the Infernal is just doing a lot of damage right now. Tauren Chieftain is back in the game, and trying to fight off this rest of this fight, fight off the rest of the army right now. Infernal once again trying to come back in, and trying to focus down some of those ghouls right now. Tauren Chieftain still sitting at level 3 and getting an additional ensnare off on that Wind Rider. Wind Rider getting more ensnares right now. Level 4, level 3, level 4 against a level 6 Dreadlord with this Necro Wagon is pretty much the strategy. I'll call this Kodo Beast. Very, very is still trying to fight back right now. Not much he can really do. Hex on the Dreadlord. Dreadlord's trying to crawl away. Able to crawl away. And now the Tauren Chieftain is crippled. Tauren Chieftain trying to run away. Getting blocked by that Dreadlord and taking damage over time from the Dreadlord by just standing next to it. No way to heal it. And the Tauren Chieftain's going to fall. Wow, Shadowhunter and Farseer is all that is left right now, trying to push back the rest of this army. Kodo Beast falls as well. Dreadlord is now sitting at level 7, so a single level 7 Dreadlord with Necromancers and more skeletons just being casted, and there's not much that he can really do. Spirit Walker finally joining this army, but trying to get off some dispels. They should really need to able to get off some dispels, but not able to really do anything else right now. That's Spirit Walker. The disenchants I think cost like 125 mana, so needs more than one Spirit Walker. Not much he can really do with one Spirit Walker. Maybe he's getting an additional Spirit Walker. Yes, getting an additional Spirit Walker and some Wind Riders right now. Really just needs to pull back out of that attack. There's not much he can really do in terms of this fight. Perhaps get some additional free experience, getting some Chain Lightning off, getting some free experience. And that's all he can really do right now. Right now, Diesel is on the losing end of this fight. Has 2 Spirit Walkers, still trying to fight down these skeletons, and those skeletons quickly taking some damage, and they're going to be once again being walked to the back right now. Infernal coming back in. Locust's Skeletal Mages taking more damage, and then quickly falling as well. So. Oh wow, Diesel is in a really, really difficult spot, trying to resurrect that Tauren Chieftain and come back and turn around. The Infernal is going to be done in just a second right now. While more skeletons coming in, and meat wagons do not have any additional, grabbing some additional corpses right now. So there's 4 additional corpses on this fight right now, and the Spirit Wolves. Do we have an additional Spirit Walker Mastery training? I don't know why he would actually want Mastery training, perhaps for additional mana regeneration, but things are not looking well at all right now. And still some additional, Inferno is going to be stopped in just a second. Meat Wagon's going to be coming in. Meat Wagons have a ton of skeletons right now, and now the casters are just getting brought in right now. Spirit Walkers trying to get off as many disenchants as they can. Wind Riders coming in. Locust trying to fight back. And Tauren Chieftain, Meat Wagons trying to rain damage. Tauren Chieftain trying to run to the back of the base right now, and that main fortress will fall to those Meat Wagons. Meat Wagons still launching more damage, trying to get some additional skeletons up. Now battle stations for those Orc Bros. Orc Bros trying to fight back. Wind Riders trying to come back in. Last desperate attempt by Locust or by Diesel in order to fend off Locust. And now we have an Infernal coming in. Once again, an Infernal coming in to rejoin the fight. Things definitely not looking good at here at this point. Tauren Chieftain trying to run in. Last ditch attempt, an additional sleep on the Tauren Chieftain, and that is going to be GG. So Disel takes that game, even though the Locust outscored him in terms of heroes. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you guys want to hear me on my livecast or live stream account, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It is Crota_US West. Also, you can just check me out on my channel. I'll go ahead and post whenever I am doing a live cast, but Twitter is probably the best way to figure out when I am doing a live cast. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you guys on Battle.net, and I hope to see you guys playing some StarCraft 2 eventually in the future.